I am pissed the fuck off. I am stressed the fuck out. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a fucking bullshit of this, a tier list. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Anyways, tier list. What is it of? Valorant guns. That makes no sense because some are very obviously better compared to others. Price range, yada yada. Well, let me explain the rules of this. First of all, it's how good. Yes, how good the gun is. Don't get me wrong, but it's also the price. If it's a okay gun, but it's super cheap that you could you're instantly gonna get it, then yes, it's good. But if it's really expensive and it's still kind of ass, then there's really no point in getting it. And I think it's worse. So basically, that's kind of like comparing both the gun and price. Like, because there's like a couple guns that are the same price, but ones I will most likely pick over the other because I think the other's just better in general. Even if I don't use that kind of gun, I think it's better. So that's where I'm doing it. So like certain guns that are technically bad will probably put higher compared to others. So I'll just start off at the very beginning. These are all in alphabetical order of what I know of. And I don't know the name of all of them, so you'll hear me fuck up. Anyways, we're going to start off in the beginning with Ares. Now, the Ares, I think, is okay, but the light machine guns, I don't like in general. Compared to, like, the assault rifles with the Vandal or Phantom, they hit good. The like, Stinger, I think, is, and, like, the Spectre, they're, like, really good fast, but I feel like the LMGs, like, those guns just don't fit right in my opinion. It just feels weird. They have big ammo, which is really good, like that suppressing fire. No one can really peek out because they might get shot and all that. But in the end, all someone has to do is just peek the corner from know where you're shooting at and just have a Vandal pop you in the head and you're basically gone instantly. I would put this like I don't even use the Ares as often, which really shows. I don't go for it. I'm gonna go like. I mean, I know, like, if you buy it, like, second round, it could be a bitch. I'm gonna put it C tier. Like, it's honestly got, like, the most mid of mid. In my opinion. Bucky. I don't like it. The shotguns in this game are still not even that good. And it's only because it feels like with the shotguns, if here, yeah, I can do damage. Slightly farther back, jack shit happens. Like, it feels like the cone radius is really fucking huge. And that's really my main problem with this. Like, I've had times where I'm using the Bucky, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is gonna kill. And I shoot. Oh, it didn't kill. Shoot again. Doesn't kill. I can get 2 shots on people. I'm like a pretty, like, this should kill range, and it still doesn't. This, I'm gonna have to put in, like, E tier. Also, I only know I had not gone through this, like, my live reactions, which might sound obvious, but it's not like I haven't thought about this before, or, like, I kind of plan where they go. Like, no, this is, like, dead-ass my go-to reactions of all of these. But, yeah, E tier. I might move these around last minute, like a last-minute change, but E tier. Bulldog or Bullpup. I think it's called. It's called something. I forgot the name. It starts with bull. It's bullshit. No, it's okay. It's like it's a gun you can buy if you don't want to get the Stinger and you want that like assault rifle feel. But it's a fucking triple shot. That thing is so annoying. It just doesn't feel right, and I hate that. I don't like things that goes brr, brr, brr. I don't like that. It's even slower. It goes da 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 da. I don't like that. If it's gonna be quick 3, it's gonna be super fucking quick. I can just go dun, 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 dun. If it's like a dun 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 dun, I hate that shit. Yeah, I just said that like that shit a bunch of fucking times. It sounds annoying, but it's too slow to have that triple shot feature, you know. So I think this gun is D tier. It still does okay in damage, and if you can like get a good couple shots in, you can do really good. But other than that, actually no, I'm putting it E. I really don't like it. I don't at all. I've gotten it a few times, but I just don't get any more. Classic, the pistol classic. Now, this is really just deciding, is the gun, like, it's basically saying, do you want to buy a different pistol or your abilities on, like, the first rounds, you know? When you first spawn in, it's either, do you buy your abilities and say, fucking a better gun, keep classic, or do you only get the good guns? Most people will go straight to that revolver, and that's all they buy, because they know the revolver is good, yada yada, whatever. I think the classic is one of the better pistols, honestly. I don't know what it is, but the classic just... Cause I never buy any other pistols. I rarely do. Unless, like, I'm, like... We're like, rolling them. I'm keeping my guns. I got good money. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna spend a little bit. I'll get the revolver. Why not? Or maybe the super shorty if I'm feeling, like, a little weird about it. When I played Phoenix for a while, I would always get, like, I think, one ability, and then I would get the super shorty. But other than that, the classic is honestly really decent. It has that, like... the like right click feature where you can shoot a bit more, so it has more versatility than a normal pistol in like CS:GO. You can do more with it, which I think makes it like for the pistols, I think it's like B tier. It's really good, and I prefer having it. But I know some people will be super stingy and go, revolvers are best because you can get the best headshot, yada yada. Like the silence one because it's like super quick and nimble, whatever. But I just prefer the classic. I always get the classic. My normal gun, shields, my abilities. That's really it. I don't go crazy. Frenzy. Now, I haven't used the frenzy in a while, but I've used it a few times. Just in general, I don't know what it was. It feels like in a sense you have the ability, like you have to have the range of a shotgun to use it. You can't just spray willy nilly. Kind of like you can't. It's not like a submachine gun. It is, but it just has such terrible fucking accuracy. Like you have to basically be up in their fucking face to actually get the bullets to land and get good damage. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm also gonna put this in like E. But it just isn't really that good. I just don't like it. It's not that good. The silenced pistol. Now this is actually still pretty good. Once again, I don't use the pistols as often, so it's back to when I used to buy pistols, which is weird. When I first started playing the game, I would buy pistols. Now I really don't, only because I just stick with my primary and say fuck it. Because in the end, I do save a little bit of money each round, and it does at the end kind of stack up. I'm always able to like buy for others at times, but in the end, but this is actually still really good. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't feel like it just does crazy damage. It's not crazy fast. It just feels like an upgraded version of the classic, but they got rid of the triple shot feature. It's like the whole fucking like GameCube with the Wii. It's like the same thing, but then it said to get rid of the GameCube. Like, I'm making a terrible fucking analogy. I'm gonna stop. I don't know what the fucking pistol's called. But like the silenced pistol, it feels like a upgraded classic without the like shotgun ability. So I would say it's like also B in my opinion. If I had to choose between them and they're both free, I would probably still pick the classic. But this has good abilities. And I feel like it's really good if you can point at people, but you can't consistently get headshots. This is the one you want to go with for pistol. Because for me, I can't really hit headshots a lot. I'll be honest, I'm not that good at hitting headshots. I have too much of a shaky aim, but it's still a good pistol. Next one, I think this is the Guardian. Yes, Guardian. The Guardian's basically like an M14 in this game. It's more or less meant for picks, or like kind of like I would say like a bit of like a nerfed version of like the Vandal, and like slow where it's meant for headshot picks. I think it's good for that. If you are really good at getting headshots, but you don't have enough money, get the Guardian. Don't be wrong. Like getting the Marshal or Operator is still good, but you want to be able to get that reliable like speed where you can still shoot people. It's not. You shoot once, you miss, you're most likely fucked. You know, that's why I don't like snipers. If I shoot and I miss, I know I'm like basically gonna be fucked. Especially in a game like this, you're like 100% fucked. People just flick on you and immediately somehow the crosshairs are immediately on your head and bam, you're gone. The Guardian, it's also those kind of guns I don't get as often. I usually just go either Spectre, Phantom, and rarely Vandal. But I would put this like mid. I don't know. I might switch it around. I might switch it up to B tier. But I think it's pretty okay. Next one, Judge. Now, once again, I still think shotguns aren't that good in this game, but I feel like the Judge is better than the Bucky. The auto fire ability at least it makes it so if you are able to get in that range where one shot won't kill, you will immediately get to shoot again and possibly again. If you're able to get behind someone, you shoot once, yeah, they might notice, turn around, shoot twice, they're shooting, shoot 3 times, they're 100% dead. When I used to play the game, I would always get the Judge, never get the Bucky, and I did actually get like a lot of good plays with the Judge. Did I record them? No, I didn't know how to fucking record clips back then. I think I did like a few streams when I played it, but that was really it. I think the Judge is actually a really good shotgun. It's one of the mid ones, so I'll put it also in C tier. But I'll keep it C. Marshall. This is a cheap sniper. It's one of the cheaper guns. It's just really good, and not, like, the thing is, not a lot of people use it. They will always go immediately for the Operators and just skip over the Marshal. I'm pretty sure it's called the Marshal. But, like, nah, deadass. This is, like, Marshal's a really fucking good gun. It's, like, not... Is it A tier? Nah, I feel like it's B tier. It's B tier, but, like, it's still... It's one of the underrated guns. Especially, like, early rounds, you will destroy. Once again, if you can get headshots, just go get this. Yeah, you can get the fucking Vandal or whatever, but hey, that thing with, honestly, headshot will kill instantly. But it's one of the rounds that, like, if you hit instantly and someone has like no shields or low shields, you're just gonna fucking annihilate them. I have like not that good of a sniper, and using the fucking Marshall, I can still get a lot of good plays with that shit. So it's like, you know, fuck it, I'm putting A. That might be the most stupid play out of here, but I think the Marshall's still like pretty decent. Well, actually, no, I'm putting a B because I feel like later rounds it does like not get used at all. It's really good beginning game, but later in the game it's not. Or like the switch is good, but that no, it's not. Odin, this is a weird gun. It's like super fucking strong, but for me, like I think most people know when they play, they usually pull out the knife to move faster. You know, if you jump, if you're moving and someone's like around the corner and you're both having knife, you're gonna be fucked either way because you have to whip this son of a bitch out, and you're by the time you finally get that shit ready, you got fucking killed by whatever gun they have. They got the fucking classic, bop 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 bop, gone. Like, it's just one of those guns that it's so good, but it's like it's the operator thing. It's really good, but it takes so fucking long to pull out. Ignore that. It's really strong. The only drawback is pulling it out. I would just say do that before you turn corners, or just keep it out in general if you know you're pushing in. And A tier. It's really fucking strong. I don't use it personally, but I've been destroyed by the Odin at times. But next one, operator. I'll obviously put it at. I'm not saying I have to obviously put it. I'm putting it in S tier and explain. Basically, fucking one-shot kills. Really good. All you have to do is just a point-and-click adventure. You scope in, someone's there, flick over, stop moving for a second so it doesn't like go anywhere, shoot, done. Very fucking easy. Yeah, if you just like have a very open like point or like a bomb site, you can easily fucking lock that shit down with the operator. I just think it's one of the best. I'm not even that good a sniper, and I once again still got some good plays with that shit. So I think it's S tier. Phantom. Oh, yes, S tier. I'm also putting it in S tier. I just feel like both Phantom and Vandal are really good guns, but they have different aspects. Phantom is if you want to just spray prey basically. If it's kind of like a baby-ish version of the Vandal, where it takes away the damage but gives you the speed so you can still shoot. But I prefer the Phantom only because I just don't like the Vandal. It's weird. I just don't like the AK in general, like that. Well, not the AK. The Vandal is an AK. Let's be for fucking real. But I don't like that. But the Phantom is still really good. You can still get definitely really good plays, and I'm pretty sure people will still use it regularly. It's one of the guns you will constantly see pop up in the kill feed. The three you usually see will probably be stuff like the Revolver, the Phantom, Vandal, Operator, that kind of shit. Those are the normal guns you'll probably see, and maybe a Spectre for like low rounds. But those are like the best. Speaking of Revolver, Revolver's up next. I don't know that there's an actual name for it, but I'm just calling it Revolver. It's good, but I just feel like, I don't know, it feels good to use if you are able to get good plays, but there's just something that feels off about it, and I don't know what it is. I don't feel like it's S tier. I don't think any of the pistols are. They're good like sidearms to have on you in case like, oh shit, I'm out of ammo and I can't reload. You switch that shit. Or you're shooting someone and know someone's around the corner so you can't reload. You have to switch and then go to the pistol. I just think it's A tier. Like, it's good, but I don't think it's godsend. It's a pistol, you know? I know I said like, oh well, you're comparing them to prices and all that yada yada. Well, that's what I'm saying. None of the pistols are the amazingness of other guns. Next one is Super Shorty. I think the Super Shorty is still good. I don't know what it is. I feel like the Super Shorty I've killed more with than the Bucky. That's kind of sad. Granted, you have that two-tap feature. So, like, you can instantly get that second shot in. And also, I play some raids. I can just go to a point like that fucking split one, throw my fucking thing down, jump on the corner, find someone, and immediately pop in the fucking head. But I just like using Super Shorty. I like using the Super Shorty. It is really fun to use. The Super Shorty goes in like C tier. Not that good. Only good close range, which is what really brings it down. But of course, it's whatever. C tier. Perfect. Spectre. This is like a really good gun. I don't know what it is. It's an SMG, but it's not like the Stinger, which is next. But I'll describe everything good about the Spectre. I just feel like it has good aim, good feeling. It's just perfect enough as an SMG. Of course, if you go up against like a Phantom or like a Vandal, you'll probably be fucked over unless you once again can catch someone off guard. If it's both equally level players, I feel like the other side will win. Spectre will still lose, but like not having the super expensive guns, it's fucking carries. I'm putting it S tier because I think it's really good. at where it is. Stinger. I don't like the Stinger. I don't know what it is. It just, I feel like the recoil is way too fucking much. When it comes to the Stinger, I feel like I have to just constantly tap. And I want to be able to have a gun where you can just kind of just hold the button if you have to, and just like the slow angle down to go up. But no, I think just fucking cranks. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I feel like it also just runs out of ammo way too quick. It's way too fast with an SMG. But I feel like in the end, it still beats out certain things. I'm putting Stinger E, but I'm moving the bullpup or bulldog or whatever to D. Vandal. Obviously S tier, as I said before. I think I said earlier. S tier. Yeah, it's like easy one tap potential. Just a really good strong gun. Even if you don't get that fucking initial tap, you can just hold it. Like, you can get a couple bullets and easily kill someone. Nothing super strong. Nothing like it. I mean, it is strong. It's one of the strongest, and I feel like that's why it's looked at. It's the same way as the AK in fucking CS:GO. You know, like it's really fucking strong and it's really well used. There's nothing really wrong with it, which is why I think the fucking Vandal deserves S tier. And yes, there's a knife. I'm gonna put an F tier as a joke, but like I didn't really count it because like it's the knife. What the fuck? Like we physically can't get rid of that gun. It's not like we can buy something else. Yeah, we have the axe or whatever, but they're like same speed, you know. But yeah, this is my tier. Is there anything I really want to switch out? Not really. I mean, I feel like I've put everything in its right perspective. There's obviously really like. In the end, I feel like when you go down, you will least likely be killed by these kind of guns. I feel like the Bulldog, you will still see a Bullpup. I can't forget its fucking name. But you will still be killed by it. But it's one of the guns that you just don't know, like, you don't really want to use. So I think it's honestly a good tier. But other than that, I don't fucking know. I've been playing more Valorant recently because I've been with a group and they're like chill as shit. But other than that, I'm trying to play more. I'm getting really better at it. I do okay, but there's some rounds I really fucking like fuck up. That's a whole entire other story. But yeah. Other than that, have a fucking good one. I don't know how to do an outro anymore because I've been for fucking ever since I've done like recording these videos. I'm like, oh shit, how do I end it? I'll just fucking end it now. I don't know. Figure out a funny way.